Well, it's springtime, believe it or not, despite all the snow, what it may look like, and it's still cold out. Stupid groundhog can eat a piece of It's springtime, and that means animals will be coming out of hibernation. And one of those animals is going to be bears. Now, bears are beautiful animals to see in the wild, but they can be dangerous. So if you want to avoid a dangerous encounter with the bear, the best thing you can do is avoid the encounter in the first place. So when you're walking in the woods, be sure to make lots of noise. If you're hiking with friends, talk to your friends. Talk about quantum mechanics, the Kardashians, and everything in between. Talk about whatever you want. If you're by yourself, you might look crazy, but talk to yourself. I don't have any friends, so I'm talking to myself. Snap twigs once in a while. Throw rocks. We all wish we could sing the Immigrant Song from Thor Ragnarok by Led Zeppelin. Well, now would be an excellent time to start practicing that. Ugh, keep practicing. Either way, the goal is to make noise, and what this will do is alert the bears of your presence, and they're not going to want to be around you. So let's say you're out walking, and way off the trail, you see a bear. If that's your scenario, this is probably the safest scenario you could possibly be in while still getting to see a bear. If you're in this situation, awesome. Just enjoy it. Enjoy the view, enjoy seeing the bear. It's very rare to see them, so like I said, enjoy it. Maybe snap a picture, but while you're doing this, you still want to be safe. If you're with friends, you're going to huddle together, make yourself look as big as possible. You're going to keep talking to each other in gentle tones. You don't want to startle the bear, but you do want to let him know that you are there. But once you've taken your picture, you've enjoyed the scenery, pack up and be on your merry way. Let's say you're out hiking and you just turn a corner on the trail, and then there, boom, there's a bear right there on the trail. Well, this is easier said than done, but the first and most important thing to do is not freak out. Don't panic. Don't scream. Do not turn and run. If you scream or you turn and run, this could trigger a predatory response in the bears, and they're just going to want to chase you. Any of you dog owners out there, you probably know this. They're the same way. As soon as you turn and run, that dog's just going to want to chase you. Bears will do the exact same thing. You run, they chase. And don't try to outrun a bear. You will not win. Despite that myth that you can outrun a bear going downhill, that is not true. Do not try that. Just don't run. So what you do want to do is you're going to stay calm and you're going to slowly back up. Still huddling close to your friends and making yourself look as big as possible, still talking in calm voices, but you're just going to slowly back up until you get a safe distance built between you and the bear. Generally accepted distance is about 100 meters. And once you have that 100 meters, you're still going to keep talking with your friends, and you're still going to make yourself look big, and you're just going to wait it out. Eventually, that bear is just probably going to get sick of you being there, sick of you talking to it, and it's just going to walk away. Now, let's say you've done all that. You've made the noise, you've gotten big, you're still talking, you've done all the stuff I've said already, and that bear just still won't leave. Well, if it's on the trail and it's just acting non-aggressively, like I said, eating berries, just doing bear stuff, well, I hope you're patient, because you're just going to have to wait it out. But if it starts to act aggressive, for example, if its ears start to lower, if it starts making grunting sounds at you, pawing at the ground, then that bear is agitated and it wants you to leave. If that's the case, if you can leave, then leave. Whenever you're backpacking or hiking, it's always good to have an alternate route planned. Or if you're able to go around that bear and give it a very wide berth, do that. If you can leave the bear alone, do that. Now, let's say that's not an option, and the bear's growling at you, and it's still doing that. At this point, no more gentle talking. Start talking a little bit louder. Stand your ground, talk a little bit louder. If you can find some rocks, maybe just throw them. Don't hit the bear, but throw them in the bear's direction to let the bear know that you mean business as well. And hopefully that will scare the bear off. Now let's say you've done all those steps and the bear is still growling at you, still pawing the ground, and overall acting a little bit more aggressive towards you. Keep making that noise. Keep making yourself look big. You want to scare that bear off. But let's say it won't, and it starts actually walking towards you. In which case, just keep on shouting. Keep making that noise and stand your ground. A lot of the times what bears will do is do what's called a bluff charge. It will actually charge at you and stop. It's a bluff charge. It's exactly what it sounds like. Keep making that noise, keep acting aggressive. If you do have an air horn or anything that's going to make a very loud noise to scare that bear, use it. And hopefully that will scare that bear away. And if the bear does run off, similar to what I said before, wait 5 to 10 minutes. A little bit more, maybe closer to 15 would be better. Make sure that bear is gone before you keep hiking. Now, worst case scenario. Let's say you've done everything and that bear is still coming at you. It's not a bluff charge this time. Well, at this point, you've made noise, you've done everything you're supposed to do. Now it's time to get out your bear spray. I forgot to mention that before. Whenever you're hiking in bear country, just carry bear spray. Carry more than one bear spray. Everyone in your party, it would be a good idea just to have bear spray. So, if it's not a bluff charge and that thing's still coming, now you get out your bear spray. When the bear's about 30 to 40 feet away, you're just going to want to blast that bear in the face, and it's going to run off. And then, once the bear's gone, you're going to want to get out of there quickly as well. Keep on hiking quickly out of that area and just be on your merry way, and be vigilant about more bears in the area. You've done everything you're supposed to. You've made your noise, you've used your bear spray, and that bear is still coming at you. This is not a great situation to be in. But if that bear does come in contact, you're going to want to do different things depending upon what kind of bear it is. If it's a black bear that's attacking you and makes contact, fight back. Tooth and nail, everything you have. Rocks, sticks, trekking poles, anything that you can use as a weapon to get that bear off of you, do exactly that. Kick, hit, go for the eye, sensitive areas. You want to live. You want that bear gone. If a grizzly bear attacks you, that's a slightly different situation. You're going to want to play dead. The generally accepted way to do that is to lie on your stomach, your legs spread apart, your hands on the back of your head and neck, and wait the bear out. If you're wearing a backpack, perfect. Even if you were hiking and you don't need a backpack, it's a good idea to have one, because what that's going to do is give your spine a little bit of protection and something for the bear to attack that's not actually, your flesh. If a polar bear is attacking you, yeah, you're pretty screwed. Just hopefully a polar bear doesn't attack you. If a panda bear attacks you, if you can manage to survive the initial onslaught of cuteness, treat it very much like a black bear. Just fight tooth and nail to get that thing to go away. And if you are attacked by a panda bear, as soon as it's done, go buy yourself a lottery ticket, because holy crap, you just got attacked by a panda bear. They're super rare. That's going to be awesome. Now, bears are in fact wild animals. So, despite everything I've told you already, they are unpredictable. There is no guarantee what they're going to do. You could be making all your noise, doing everything you're supposed to do to scare that bear off, and it might still attack. So it's always good to be prepared for that scenario, just in case. Have your bear spray, travel in groups if you can. I'm one of those people who I do like a solo hike once in a while, so if you do that, once again, carry that bear spray, make noise in the woods, sing your favorite song, do whatever you have to do to avoid that bear encounter in the first place. But, as I mentioned, they are wild animals, they are unpredictable, it's best to be prepared. But I hope you learned a little something today, and on that note, I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. My name's Ryan, this is Wrecking It Right. Feel free to click subscribe somewhere down there on the bottom. Have fun out there.